Good evening, students. Today we are going to see the experiment regulation of three-phase alternator by EMF and MMF. So alternator is an AC generator. The output of an alternator is AC voltage. So here we are going to find out the regulation, voltage regulation of a three-phase alternator by EMF and MMF method. And also we are going to draw the characteristics diagram. Right. So this is your circuit diagram for the regulation of a three-phase alternator by EMF and MMF method. So the methods will differ, but your circuit diagram is same. So here the generator, that is your AC alternator, is coupled with your DC shunt motor. So here you have the input supply, DC supply, plus terminal and minus terminal, then followed by DPST switch. So then you have a 3-point starter. Then you have a field rheostat, then field winding, and then your motor armature terminals, and it is coupled. So this symbol is for mechanical coupling between your motor and alternator. So then you have alternator. So these are the three-phase windings in the stator of your alternator, R, Y and B, and this is the field winding of your alternator, F1 and F2, right? So here to measure the current, right, and AC ammeter is connected in series with the R phase. To measure the voltage between your phase and your neutral, right, so your voltmeter is connected, and then you have a TPST switch, that is triple pole single throw switch. The triple pole, 3 poles are R, Y and B, right? So single throw you can open once and close the switch once. So you have fuse in all the three phases. Then an ammeter is connected to measure the short circuit current, right? So here let me tell you the connection diagram. So here you have the positive terminal, and then you have your fuse. Between that you have a DPST switch. Then here your positive terminal is connected to your 3-point starter line terminal. Then from field terminal of 3-point starter, your rheostat is connected. From the output of the rheostat, the wire is connected to your F1 terminal, and then F2 terminal and A2 terminal are connected together. So from A terminal of your starter, that is armature terminal of your starter, it is connected to A1 terminal, right? So then the short circuited F2 and A2 terminals are connected to your negative supply. So then here coming to the alternator part, your alternator R phase, Y phase and B phase are connected to the TPST switch input, and the TPST switch output are connected together, right? So an ammeter is connected here to measure the short circuit current, right? So and then the field winding of the alternator is connected to the DC supply, external DC supply. So you have a DPST switch. So this is the field rheostat of your alternator. Then you have the ammeter, right? So this is your experimental setup for measurement of regulation of alternator by EMF and MMF method. So this is your ammeter for measuring the field current, and this is your voltmeter for measuring the terminal voltage of your alternator, and then this is your ammeter for measuring the short circuit current, and this is your TPST switch. So your three inputs are R, Y and B, and your three outputs are again R, Y and B. So these are the 3 poles, and this is the knife blade switch, right? So let us start with our connection. So from positive terminal of your DC supply, L is connected. So this is the yellow wire, right? So then from field winding, your rheostat is connected. So your slider is near the input of your rheostat, it is in minimum resistance position. Then the output of the rheostat is connected to your F1, right? So then from F2, so F2 and A2 are short circuited, right, and from A2 it is connected to the negative terminal of the supply. This is the connection for your motor, right, and from A, your A1 is connected, right. So then our alternator, so the wires from the phase R, Y and B are connected to the input of your TPST switch, right, and the output of your TPST switch, right, from R it is connected, from R it is connected to your ammeter positive, and ammeter negative is connected to your B phase, and Y and B are short circuited here, right. And regarding the field winding of your alternator, your field winding F1 terminal is connected to your ammeter, right, and then your F2 terminal is connected to your negative, right, and again here a rheostat is connected, right, for varying the field current, right. From the positive, rheostat is connected, and output of the rheostat is connected to your ammeter positive, and then from ammeter negative it is connected to the F1 terminal, right. So now we have switched on the supply, then using the 3-point starter, by varying the 3-point starter, the motor alternator set is started. The rated speed of the machine is measured. So the rated speed of the machine is 1500 RPM, right. So we have to vary the alternator, the rheostat, field rheostat of your DC motor to set it at the rated speed. So after varying, you are getting 1492. So still we have to increase. The resistance of your field rheostat. Now it is 1536. Still we have to reduce a little bit. 1526, 22, 16, 10. So after setting the machine to the rated speed, so then we have to measure the reading of the ammeter. So here the ammeter is connected in 2 amperes. So the reading shown by the ammeter is 0.1. So we have to multiply it by 2. So here we can able to measure the current of 1 ampere up to 2 ampere. So here we have connected at 2 ampere. So we have to multiply by 2. So it is 0.1 into 2, it is 0.2 ampere. The corresponding terminal voltage, right? So it is 128 volt. So it is 128 volt, so nearly 130 volt, right? So then we have to vary the field rheostat. So the field rheostat is varied gradually. So the current is increased. So the field rheostat of the alternator is varied gradually, and the current is increased to 0.2 amperes. So we have to multiply it by 2. So it is 0.2 into 2 is 0.4 amperes. So the corresponding voltage is 180 volt. So still we have to vary the field rheostat. Still we have to vary the field rheostat. So the field rheostat is varied. The field rheostat is varied. So now your current is 0.36. So that is 0.36 into 2 is 0.72, and the corresponding voltage is 230 volt. So now the rated voltage is achieved here. So then we have to close the TPST switch. So the field rheostat is brought to the actual position, that is maximum resistance position, and the short circuit test is done by closing the TPST switch. So here, after closing the TPST switch, again the field rheostat is varied. So the rated current is set in your ammeter. So this is the short circuit test, and the corresponding field current is 0.17 into 2.34. So and the corresponding voltage is 0. So we are performing short circuit test. So the corresponding voltage is 0. So then after completing the short circuit test, we have to open the TPST switch.